the Lions Pride Sports Champion, qualifying for this King of Texas Tournament final by virtue of a win over Super Tex Brett McKenzie. Again, it was by hook and by crook because the brand was at ringside, just as they will be here. And so you've got to think that one more time, Moonshine Mantell, not just because of his skill, but because the brand is there, has the advantage.
I noticed something very interesting. Max Castellanos is not coming out with them.
That is true. Max lost in the first round. We'll detail that here in a second. Moonshine Mantell. He holds championship gold from across this state of Texas at this moment in time. He holds our most prestigious prize in the Pride. He looks to earn the name King of Texas. One more piece of gold, but the name, quite honestly, may be the most valuable thing of all. King of Texas. A rich history of wrestling in this state. He'll be able to claim it as his kingdom with a win in this matchup.
Introducing entrant and competitor number 2.
Nate Jolly with a victory in an unexpected three-way matchup. We knew he was going to be facing Cam Cole, but Terrell Tempo surprised us, came in, and we learned that Tempo had been added to the matchup. It was, in fact, Jolly over Cole with a pinfall victory. Tempo on the outskirts. Nate Jolly, former 360 champion, tonight looks to add another title to his waist, and that is King of Texas.
And look at that stare down to Moonshine Mantell. Nate Jolly knows that he's got what it takes to beat Moonshine Mantell.
But he's also not beaten him yet when the Lions Pride Sports Championship is on the line, and that certainly drives Nate.
The other thing that drives Nate is he's ready for gold again, but there are more competitors to be added to this matchup, including this guy right here.
The smallest.
50 caliber Barrett Brown, who, is the smallest guy, is going to be in the ring. Oh, look at this.
City, Texas. This is 50 caliber.
I look at the attire from below the neck and I see an absolute superstar today, and I see an even bigger one tomorrow, but I look at what's on his head and I wonder, is that cockiness? Is that confidence, or is he seeing into the future and a victory here tonight in Caldwell?
Well, he already is the self-proclaimed King of Texas. He believes he has earned that crown on his head over his years of dominating professional wrestling in Texas and beyond. So I think it is a little bit of cockiness, but I think he believes that cockiness. It's not coming from nowhere.
Barrett Brown defeating Cade Carson in our opening contest, the opening round matchup that sent Barrett to the final. And respect shown to Cade Carson for sure. I know we all got and gained more respect for Cade, but Barrett Brown showed a lot of it as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing entrant number 4.
Nobe Bryant has challenged for the Lions Pride Sports Championship. Came up short, again, thanks to the brand and their interference. And just back from All Japan, a 6-week tour with that promotion where he built up a whole new fan base. He certainly has a fan base here in Texas, as evidenced by our crowd tonight.
Look at all the cell phones being waved throughout the crowd, and they are ready for Nobe Bryant to hit the ring again. Probably the best pure athlete in the state of Texas when it comes to professional wrestling.
Nobe Bryant advancing to this matchup with a very even contest with Ricky Starks. And now Nobe has to contend with 4 other men. Again, the rules of this matchup: pinfall, that'll eliminate you. You submit, that'll eliminate you. But the added caveat, if you go over the top rope and both your feet hit the floor, then you are eliminated. Nobe Bryant, one of the two biggest men maybe in this matchup. I guess you could probably put Moonshine right about the same strength level.
Man, I don't know. To me, Moonshine is still probably the strongest guy in this matchup. And yes, that's even with Lance Hoyt still to come.
And Nate Jolly can't overlook his swollenness.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing our fifth and final competitor in our King of Texas crowning main event.
He is a giant of a man. He is coming into this matchup for putting on what might have been a 5-star match just yesterday with Will Ospreay.
And winning that match.
Winning that matchup.
He also has the most rest of any of these competitors. He drew the first contest, first of our 5 semifinals, defeating Max Castellanos. It wasn't necessarily quick and it wasn't easy, but he's had time to rest.
Now, Steve, I want you to notice something real quick. Moonshine Mantell got out of the ring when Lance came in. Does that mean anything to you?
To crown the King of Texas.
And I want to also note, Barrett Brown is in there and a significant competitor. But Lance Hoyt, Nobe Bryant, and Nate Jolly have each challenged Moonshine Mantell for the Lions Pride Sports Championship since Moonshine became the champ back in December. They have something to prove tonight. They want to prove that maybe the Lions Pride Sports Championship isn't on the line, but that they can beat Moonshine Mantell and become the King of Texas.
I think that's going to be something very important to watch out for tonight.
That's a lot of folks who do not like Moonshine in that ring.
He is not making any friends in the ring either. They don't like him to begin with, and he's just getting in their face already.
No disqualifications and countouts from best as I can tell in this matchup. There's the over-the-top rope, feet touching the floor. There's the pinfall and submission. What is there to say?
And there he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, just what you would expect from a member of the brand, talking a lot of mess and then not backing it up 100%.
There's nothing to say, honestly, that Moonshine couldn't get in that ring and
hold on, there we go. Throws. Fist being thrown right there. You got Nobe Bryant against Lance Hoyt.
Look out. Choke slam coming.
Big choke slam. But hold on, Barrett Brown is up on the top rope. If he just gets knocked over on accident.
Look out. Jolly going for the ride.
Choke slam.
And Barrett Brown going to use his aerial offense.
Gets caught and boom. That is what Lance Hoyt means when he says everybody dies. Oh, hold on, wait. Moonshine Mantell back in the ring, and he just hammers the back of Lance Hoyt.
Lance Hoyt now once again facing off with Moonshine. They faced off one-on-one here in Caldwell in January. It was Moonshine's first title defense, and now Moonshine goes for the ride.
Make it 4 for 4 from Lance Hoyt and choke slam.
To eliminate Mantell. Oh, Chase Paradise just made a big boo-boo.
What a dumbass.
Barney made a boo-boo. Barney made a boo-boo.
Chase Paradise.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, hold on. There is Castellanos.
He's sent out of the ring, though. Lance Hoyt ducking Castellanos, and now Moonshine. Oh my gosh. Lance Hoyt's been eliminated.
Lance Hoyt has been eliminated.
Of all the outcomes, of all the scenarios that I could have imagined, Lance Hoyt getting dumped out of the ring for elimination was Last on my list.
I did not see that coming, but again, that's what happens when you face the brand. You've got to face everybody.
Now Hoyt is on the moving. He's on the run, putting the brand on the run. Just one more time. One more time, the brand has collapsed the dream of Hoyt. As Jolly gets up, an amino spike. Yes, delivered to Barrett Brown.
And he's rolling out of the ring. Nobe Bryant stepping back in, going one-on-one now.
Big flying forearm, folks. So this is going to be just chaotic action, I feel like.
Moonshine Mantell up, and he is off the ropes. And
massive clothesline delivered. Moonshine into the cover to eliminate Jolly. Yes!
Wow!
Huge clothesline. Knocks out Nate.
Jolly out. Wow!
We are down to 3 men just like that. Nate Jolly out. Nobe Bryant.
Nobe Bryant, is he out too? Is he gone?
Nope, catching himself on the ropes. Again, pinfall submission or both feet touching the floor once you go over the top rope. Bryant. Now, is he going to try to suplex Moonshine out?
Oh, if he does that, he might get one of the fans in the back.
Oh, gosh. The 2 strongest men left in this matchup. Moonshine. Bryant trading blows on the apron. Bryant, of course, in the most precarious position.
Just slapped him across the ears. That's taking him buckle to buckle.
Nobe is playing with fire right here, but now he's going to get in and hopefully burn Moonshine. Oh, the athleticism.
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease was Nobe Bryant right there on the Moonshine Mantell.
Real deal, dishing out a great deal of offense. Moonshine, though, countering, sending Bryant in. Cartwheels into position for a big kick.
Nate Jolly is out of the ring. Barrett Brown still laying down, trying to get some strength back up, and Nobe picks him up with a kick to the gut right there for Barrett Brown.
Brown sent down, and a scissor kick delivered, collapsing Brown. Now Brown being drugged. Oh, gosh, no, a roll-up. Moonshine rolling up. He's got the trunks.
Oh, wow.
I do not believe it.
We are down to 2. We are down to 2 men. Moonshine Mantell making fun of Nobe Bryant and the cell phones being waved.
Brand interference. Illegal hooking of the trunks. The brand will stoop to whatever low is available to them. And now we are down to 2. And Barrett Brown, courtesy of that axe kick, that scissor kick from Nobe, is still reeling. Is this Moonshine's match now?
I cannot believe that it looks like Moonshine Mantell is about to walk away with another championship. Oh, a spit to the face from Barrett Brown to Moonshine. And you can see the brand all around the ring. Max Castellanos, Angel Blue.
If there were 2 men that could potentially lay claim, here's a cover, is this it? Is this the new king? No. If there are 2 men in this matchup, in this entire tournament, that could have laid claim to being the king of Texas without winning this tournament, it's Moonshine and Barrett.
Well, you can say that about not just the men in this tournament, but anybody in the state of Texas wrestling. I mean, that's why Barrett Brown is calling himself the self-proclaimed King of Texas. And we've seen the championships just tonight that Moonshine Mantell has draped around his shoulder and his waist. These are 2 men who I think love this tournament to solidify themselves as the best in Texas.
It'd be one more huge achievement for Moonshine.
And Barrett, I mean, God, he's just pretty much out. Look at that.
For Barrett, it would be validation. For Barrett, it would be backing up his words for so many months. But there is a significant disadvantage that Barrett Brown faces in this matchup, not only in the size and the strength of Moonshine, but the brand on the outside.
Oh, look at this. I'm loving this comeback from 50 caliber Barrett Brown. Big slap to the face to the big man Mantell.
Brown trying to send Moonshine in, except it's Brown getting collapsed in the corner.
I mean, that's like a freight train coming right at you.
To any size person, it'd be a huge shot. Barrett Brown, though, taking a lot of damage, and a belly-to-belly suplex.
That's it.
Cover, and a kick out. Kick out by Brown.
Are you kidding me? Look at the fight in Barrett Brown.
This is a very different opponent than Moonshine faced in the first round. Super Tech's Brett McKenzie. We questioned whether Moonshine had enough strength after a grueling match
I want
to
you
take
to
out
listen to
Super
this.
Techs.
Listen to this, Steve. Let's go Barrett chant. When is the last time we've heard that?
Well, Barrett, I think, showing the respect that he has over the past couple of weeks with Cade Carson, the Brazos Valley's own Cade Carson, has really endeared him. And let's just say it, most people love the underdog. And Barrett Brown is a huge underdog right now simply because of the odds in strength and the odds of sheer numbers.
I think anybody who is going up against Moonshine Mantell is immediately going to be cheered because of the hatred of Moonshine Mantell. He is a man that is just very hard to cheer.
A guy with all the ability in the world and shows it every time out, but for some reason needs the brand in order to win these matches.
Oh, the blood is just flowing to Barrett Brown's head. He is going to be lightheaded when this finally 15 seconds?
A stalled
20
suplex.
seconds?
He might go for 50 just to match the caliber.
Oh, my God. Come on, you cannot leave a man up there that long.
This might be enough, quite honestly.
What are we at, 35 seconds now?
Oh,
God.
and he snaps it off, too, after the stall. The cover. He doesn't hook the leg, though.
A little cocky.
Barrett Brown might be dizzy. He might not know where he is, but he has the wherewithal to kick out.
And again, that's that years of training, and that's that New Japan Pro Wrestling training that he's had in the dojo out there. I mean, he has gone up against some super strong competition and training. Oh, and he's just tossed out like a rag doll to the outside, and the brand all just kind of making their way to Barrett Brown. Max Castellanos, Angel Blue out there on the side.
And now Moonshine taking control of one of the straps here that's sectioning off our audience.
Oh,
and now,
no, he's got him around the throat. Come on now.
again, I do not believe there is a disqualification. If there was, then the referee surely would have called this off now. It's because it's that over-the-top elimination matchup. Barrett
Alex
Brown
Valley getting him off of there.
Barrett Brown is in the deepest of trouble. Deep waters right now, and the shark named Moonshine is swimming. The crowd firmly behind Barrett and firmly against Moonshine, but I do not know that you want to get in his face.
No, but Moonshine is getting back into the face of those fans right there at ringside. Angel Blue and Max Castellanos still just kind of circling like sharks. And what has he got planned right here? Suplex inside.
He might be trying to hang him up here.
Oh, yeah.
The leg draped over. Barrett doesn't know where he is, and once again, he's upside down. Once again, the blood rushing to his head and now to his chest.
I said earlier that Moonshine Mantell is like a lumberjack. There he was, chopping down Barrett Brown. And the only person clapping and cheering for that is Chase Paradise.
Castellanos and Blue, the returning Angel Blue at ringside. The brand is in full effect here. Will Allday, the only member not present, we'll see him at the Aggieland Rumble. Tickets available at LionsPrideProductions.com. His 360 title will be on the line against the winner of a 30-man Rumble. Well, they are going to be double golden still in the Pride after tonight. It's just a matter of whether Barrett Brown has anything left to deny them King of Texas.
He's trying. He got that elbow off and just fell back on the ground. I mean, Barrett Brown has just been beat to hell right here in this matchup tonight.
The fight is clear and evident. It always has been in Barrett Brown. It's just a matter of whether he's got enough, along with enough strength. Moonshine.
Yelled at there in the middle. He's saying, "You're nothing. You're the king of nothing."
Moonshine most certainly frustrated that Barrett Brown hasn't been put away. But Barrett Brown doesn't have any give up in him.
Look at that surge of adrenaline that he's got right there from the chop.
He's asking for the chops. He's asking for the offense.
Oh God, that is a bear screaming. Slap to the face. Look at this torrent of blows coming from Barrett Brown on the Moonshine Mantell.
And this crowd is fully behind Brown.
Kick to the face. Do you see that?
Look at the power and the energy, the might coming from this man.
Oh, nice.
Mantell, though, has Barrett up. Barrett slithers away and now looking maybe for a sliced bread. No. Barrett landing. Waist control. Trying. No. Back elbow delivered, and he wraps his foot right around to the face of Mantell. Now looking for that sliced bread and delivering.
He's out.
Are you kidding me?
What a comeback, might I say.
Barrett Brown delivers the knee to become the king out of nowhere.
Oh, that was the closest 3 count we have had in Lions Pride Sports, and this is the best comeback I have ever seen in Lions Pride Sports. It's not over yet.
It wasn't enough, though, there. Moonshine Mantell had enough to kick out. Not only took that sliced bread, but that huge running knee right across the mush. Moonshine is reeling for sure, but can Barrett come through? Can Barrett overcome the odds?
What's this going up to the top rope? What does Barrett Brown have?
Of course.
Paradise grabbing the leg of Barrett Brown.
No disqualification. I would also note, though, there could be an over-the-top elimination here, though. He's got to remember that. If Barrett Brown's feet hit the floor, he's done, and Moonshine's the king.
If Moonshine just tosses him off right now, he wins. But he wants to inflict more damage.
From the second rope, these two men might come crashing down. It's just a matter of where.
Trying to grab him by the leg to get that leverage, but it does not work. Big right forearm right there.
Moonshine falls. Barrett Brown atop the ropes.
Oh, Max Castellanos hops in.
Oh my gosh! Senton!
Max Castellanos taking the brunt of that senton to save Moonshine Mantell.
But Moonshine didn't take the brunt of it, and now he's got the offense. And now looking for that gory bomb, looking to end it.
Oh, that's going to be it. Man, Barrett Brown had such a great comeback.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was in the cards.
We've got a new king, Moonshine.
Oh, no! 2 count. That was just a 2 count.
I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Moonshine has finished off Texas's finest with the gory bomb. I do not believe it. He's still in it. Barrett Brown is still in it.
Listen to this crowd. Oh, no, now there we go.
Of course. Once more, the title is in the ring with the King of Texas on the line. It's the Lions Pride Sports title that may bring him the win. Moonshine Mantell looking to strike one more time with the gold.
Referee Alex trying to tell him, no, don't do that, but it's not a disqualification. He can do what he wants. Oh, and he hits Alex. He takes out the referee. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You can't win without a 3 count.
No, but this gives the pack around, this gives the brand a chance to all jump in there together.
They had it anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. It's a no DQ match. Why would you strike?
But they love to inflict pain as a pack. They love to go to town like, oh, look at Angel Blue with a cane in her hand.
She's on the shelf right now, best as I can tell. Maybe that's why she's got the cane. What in the world?
Oh, my God, she just broke that cane over the back of Barrett Brown.
Oh, my gosh.
And she is choking the life out of him with half that cane.
The brand has branded Barrett Brown.
You're either with the brand or you're against them. It does not matter who you are. They will surround you and attack you.
And now Moonshine looking to finish it off
Oh, he just got a kick to the face. Barrett Brown still's got some fight in him.
Oh, Castellanos got the boot.
Castellanos with the boot.
Moonshine now. Oh, a head scissors takeover. Barrett Brown with that mark across his back. Angel Blue now addressing him.
Oh, what are you gonna do, Barrett?
She broke her neck. Angel Blue's got a broken neck.
And she's in high heels, and she's a lady. Come on, Barrett. I know that she's not a nice person.
Oh gosh, what's gonna happen?
Hold on, Moonshine Mantell's up. Max Castellanos is up on the side, and
Moonshine interjecting himself and now burying Barrett in the corner, and the stampede is on.
Oh God. This is just hitting everything onto Barrett Brown after he's been put through the ringer tonight.
And now maybe Moonshine will try to finish this off by himself, except we don't have a referee.
The guttural scream from Moonshine. I mean, come on. Somebody go help Alex up. Where's Abe?
Barrett Brown swanton bomb onto Moonshine Mantell. Would have been it, I'm sure. But Castellanos interfered, and then the rest of the brand has come in. They've inflicted all the damage on Barrett. Oh, Barrett crucifix.
Oh, what? Oh, no, there's no referee anyway.
Brown in trouble again. A spinning Alabama slam is on the way.
No.
Whoa! Roll through. Brown delivers a knee. Moonshine reeling, and now another knee. Moonshine staggered. Moonshine in the center. One more time. Right to the head. The cover.
2.
And now we get another official.
No, there's Abe. There's Abe.
For the win.
Oh, yes! That's it. That is it. Oh, my God. Overcoming all the obstacles in his way. Barrett Brown is no longer the self-proclaimed King of Texas. He is the King of Texas champion. He has got the title to prove it. Look at him holding that title. He can barely pick his head up after that matchup. But my God, he is now the champion.
10 men entered this tournament, each with different backgrounds, different experience levels. Lots of odds against Barrett Brown.
There's confetti being thrown into the ring.
The streamers flying, and for good reason. He has bled and sweat across Texas. He now owns what he has claimed for quite a while. Barrett Brown stands tall. Barrett Brown, King of Texas, against all the odds, against all the brand.
To overcome the brand like that is something that I have not seen, and I gotta tell, I have never been more proud of Barrett Brown than I am at this moment. Barrett Brown, congratulations to you. You are the true King of Texas.
We have been on this journey here in Lions Pride Sports, and we've seen a lot of people come and go. We've seen Barrett Brown since day one. We have seen him go around the world since day one. But he's back in the Pride, and when he's here, he makes his presence felt. Tonight, we haven't felt anything like this.
Barrett Brown. Look at this, amazing. This is awesome. Barrett Brown, for a long time, I've known you a long time now. Let me tell you, Barrett Brown has blood, sweat, everything you can do for this business. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the King of Texas, 50-pounder, Barrett Brown.
What a night in Caldwell. What a night. What a tournament.
And there's that crown that we talked about at the beginning of the matchup around his head.
To your new king.
Barrett Brown has earned it. Barrett Brown's earned it for quite a while, and he earned it tonight with the odds stacked against him.
A huge night for the state of Texas and for professional wrestling. Caldwell, the site of the King of Texas tournament, and we have crowned our king, and it is 50 caliber Barrett Brown, a man who has claimed for a long time that he's king. He backed it up tonight. Barrett, I think you have a crown that you have achieved.
Barrett Brown, thank you so much for everything you've done for Texas professional wrestling, everything you've done for Lions Pride Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Barrett Brown is officially the inaugural King of Texas. Congratulations.
So, to wear the crown, you wore it to the ring tonight. You had a lot of confidence that you were going to come away with this, but now that you have it, how does it feel?
It feels full circle to me. I've been at this for almost 10 years at 25 years old. I started when I was 15 years old, and my goal was to put Texas on the map, even further than it was. I grew up around the stories of the Von Erichs. You know, you see all these guys that come from Texas, all these legends, Shawn Michaels, the Von Erichs, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the list goes on and on. And I've always said, I wanted Texas to be better. But above all else, when I'm gone, whenever that is, and it won't be anytime soon, I want to leave not just this company, but this whole industry a better place when I'm gone. And I think that tonight, I took a step further in the right direction to do that. I couldn't be happier to be the king of a state that believes in pro wrestling. I believe in Texas. I believe in Lions Pride Sports. I believe in professional wrestling. And to be a part of a tournament that crowns a king means that maybe, just maybe, it believes in me as well. I've always believed that this whole industry, it doesn't owe me a thing. I owe it my life. In a way, it saved my life. And if I can give back to it in some way, then I will. But for now, I will hold the throne. I will hold it down in Texas proudly. And I dare anybody to come take this throne from me. The now and forever King of Texas, 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
All hail the king. We crowned him at the King of Texas tournament, the inaugural one. And it's Barrett Brown who reigns supreme in Texas professional wrestling.